the team of the century. It's gotta be bittersweet. No one gave you a chance, and you almost pulled off the upset of all time. What are your emotions right now, Duke?
You know, I missed the shot. This is my family. And I let him down. That's all there is to it. Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you.
Saw you at Dykeman tonight. Those were grown men. Good players. Seasoned. A couple of them played D1. Held your own. That's the real game, right? Outside the gym.
You follow me out here?
Let's just say that I'm in the city a lot, and we just happen to be there at the same time. You can play. Your footwork and floor spacing needs a bit of cleanup, doesn't it?
Yeah, I told you I'm a football player.
Yeah, you're a senior now.
And I told you I am a football
How many D1
player.
football offers you got so far? Tough. Committed. Plays the game the right way. You're a great player. Great isn't special.
Oh, come on, coach. That's your pitch. Trash. Get a new
It's
job.
not a pitch.
Still open.
Stoudemire. Duncan didn't play organized ball until they were 14. Steve Francis was 16. Giannis was playing soccer until someone wised up, probably gave him the same speech. And now he's an MVP.
Okay, so what, coach? I mean, I'm not just some charity case you want to help out. What's in it for you?
Listen. Wins. I have a lot of good kids. I need special.
Not special.
Your natural ability is, yes.
If I play basketball again, it starts all over. Those questions. It becomes about him again. It's never been just me, it's always been us.
Stop running and take him on. When we first met, you told me how you loved New York, bled New York. You wanted to be part of a bigger world. This is how you get it.
Ooh. Maybe football is your game. I mean, you play like you're trying to run your head through a brick wall. Nah, this game ain't for you. This game's all about nuance. Subtlety, son. Walt Frazier, Bill Russell, MJ.
Yeah, what about LeBron? He was a football player.
You ever seen that man pass? That's the beautiful game right there.
Yo, Duke, great to see you on the court again, baby.
Yo, we saw you win state. Brick City for real, son.
Thank you, appreciate y'all. See that, son? Right there? That's what I'm about. What are you about?
Right now, this is a rebirth. We are only as strong as our belief in each other. Yeah?
Yeah. All right, let's go now, Breeden. Are you ready? Yeah. I said it. Are you ready? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Eagles.
Junior, just a second. No pressure here. All you gotta do is be better than me in my first game.
All right, so what happened?
Just aim for more points than turnovers, all right? And you'll do fine. This is your moment.
Thanks,
Enjoy
Coach.
it.
Let's go, baby.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast of Garden State IAA basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We can't wait to get another season rolling, and we look to get a great matchup to kick things off.
Well, a classic matchup with the Newark East Eagles playing host to the Burton Hornets. Both teams looking to improve on their final positions from last year. A win tonight would be a great step towards that goal.
Bobby Erickson leads the way for the Hornets. They go against an Eagles team with quite a few new faces. Still, though, Newark is led by senior KJ Day.
And the crowd will be a factor here for the Eagles. This is the type of atmosphere you love to see at the high school level. New year and a new lineup. Day, the team captain, he'll now start at the 2 with newcomer Junior playing the point. Black and Zadirko fill in at the forwards, and Marceda steps in to get the start at center. And the Hornets come in with their usual lineup. Luan and Dermanenko are in the backcourt. Star forward Bobby Erickson begins the game at the 3. Ramadas and Aslanoglu fill out the 4 and 5 spots.
And one thing you'll notice with the Hornets this season, a younger starting lineup than most. Only 2 seniors starting for this team.
Well, Danny, their coach put every starting spot up for grabs before the season. He made every player earn their position. A few juniors and even a sophomore stepped up. You have to love the future of Hornets basketball with the talent their underclassmen have shown.
Here's the break. Lets it fly from 18. Zadirko grabs a rebound. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Junior outside. Returns today. Up top, Marceda. Junior left side. Zadirko left side. Shot clock at 6. Junior, he's guarded by Dermanenko. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Dermanenko looks in the zone on that last drive. He wasn't going to let anything keep him from a shot.
And the Hornets and their roster, they aren't scared to play small if they need to.
Looking at the rest of the division, the Hornets are one of the smaller teams overall. They just don't have that many big bodies in the program, but they know how to make up for it with defensive rotations. Don't be fooled. This team is still deadly, albeit a tad undersized.
Pass to Marceda. Back to Junior. Down low. And it's stolen by Porter. Outside Levesque. First quarter of basketball here. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Eagles will call time here.
Trying to stop the bleeding.
No choice but to call the timeout. This is part of a strategy. It's part wake-up call, too.
The Hornets making a switch here.
Substitution on the court.
Right side, Luan. Double team on Luan. Pass to Dermanenko. Off target from 3-point range. The Eagles trailing. Junior with it. Rejected by Michael Luan. And you look at the play style of Bobby Erickson, very much a modern wing who can play off the ball or initiate things for this offense as well.
And Erickson might be lined up out on the wing, but he'll do pretty much everything you ask of him in this offense. Coach figured out very quickly this team is at its best when Erickson has the ball in his hands.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for Newark East.
And he knocks down the first one.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. Dermanenko outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Eagles ball. To the inside. Here's Zadirko. Good, and the assist goes to KJ Day.
The effort that Dave makes to provide for his team is absolutely exceptional. He works hard keeping all the Eagles involved.
Bobby Erickson for three. It's hauled in by the Eagles. Black with it, picked up by Porter. Pass to Junior, over to the wing. Marceda, back to Junior. Outside, Day. Here's Junior. Fires top of the key. That one a little long.
Well, the Eagles looking to get some great production from their guard KJ Day this season. Now a senior, he has all the tools to lead the charge and be the spark for this offense. The way this quarter's going for him, they might want to look for some other options at the offensive end right now.
The basket is good.
I like that Junior's always paying attention. He sees opportunity forming and he moves the ball to the open man.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Germanenko with it, now guarded by Junior. With his first shot attempt. Comes out of the gate empty, he misses his first shot. The Eagles with the lead. Pass to Marceda, back to Junior. Now here is Zerdirko, covered by Ramadas. On the wing, Junior. Black. Now Zerdirko, covered by Ramadas. And they're on the break. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And with Day, he's impressed as a junior. You just love the way he brings it on both sides of the ball.
Absolutely, Joe. Day isn't just a scorer or initiator. He's a pest on the defensive end. Day's versatile enough to fill any role at either guard position when his team has the ball. The D didn't even try to get back on the break.
Wouldn't have mattered even if they did. No way anyone was beating him to the bucket there.
Burton trailing here. And looking at Junior, the senior is exactly the type of guard the Eagles needed for this season.
Absolutely. He clearly is a plus athlete, and even though he hasn't spent too much time perfecting his skills, the pedigree is there with who his dad is. Germanenko taking what he sees on the offensive end of the floor. Nice job capitalizing from this area.
Pass to Junior. And here's Zerdirko. Ramadas with the rebound. Here's Germanenko, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, their inability to clog the lane has led to some easy looks.
Sometimes these body blows will wear you down defensively. We'll see if they can regain the energy later in the game.
Pass to Marceda. Back to Junior. Ash Ramadas with the block.
And shot blocking is about positioning and timing. There, Ramadas having both and sending it back.
Second half just getting started, about a minute played so far.
They begin the second half with 3 straight misses.
The kick out today. Zerdirko right side. Pass to Junior. Back to Zerdirko. Yes, and it's Junior picking up the dime.
I like that Zerdirko is never afraid to use his physicality, willing to do whatever it takes to get to his shot.
And the last few seasons, the Eagles haven't had an easy time finding wins.
For a while, it seemed you could always count on the Eagles to be at the top of this conference. That hasn't been the case lately. Hopefully, Coach Bishop has found the talent he needs to get his program back to the top.
Outside, Black. Junior. The kick out today, and it's going to be a 3-second call.
And sometimes the intensity of a close game can lead to a bonehead play like that one, guys.
So both teams making some changes here.
Michael Kennedy. Substitution on the court.
Here's Drummond. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Outside, Black. Junior. Pass to Zerdirko. Back to Junior. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
Yeah, Junior's ability to endure on the play is impressive. Really speaks to how he's developed as a player.
Stolen by Kennedy. We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Zadirko, covered by Ramadas. To the middle, and there's the 3-second violation. Both teams deciding to change it up. Time called here as the Hornets decide to talk it over.
Well, he just wants to get everyone in sync.
I like the timeout here. Get everyone together, make any necessary adjustments.
Here's Luan. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, you have to love the charm of the Newark East Gym. The facility might not be top of the line, but it has a lot of history for the Eagles.
And there have been talks about getting a new gym built on campus, but that's something that's a decade away on the school board's agenda. As you said, this gym just fits with the legacy of the Newark East Eagles.
Sheffield. He's guarded by Dermanenko. And that's out of bounds. Newark East will retain possession. And here are the Eagles now, trailing by 8 here. Pass to Marceda. And it's Dermanenko with the rebound. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now into this fourth quarter. To the paint. And that one's good for Porter.
Hornets shooting guard Dermanenko with a clean feed. He seems to have a great sense for offensive ball movement.
Junior inside. Luan covering. Here's Marceda. That shot missing. And so here's Burton.
Well, seeing Junior out there, you can't help but think of his legendary father, Duke, one of the biggest names in the area.
Pass to Ramadas. Ball's knocked loose. And it's stolen by Zadirko. 6 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clocks. Junior inside. Luan covering. And so it looks like the Eagles will retain possession here.
And he almost got his hands on that one.
Nice job mucking it up with the deflection, though.
Thomas brother. Quinn Mason.
Here's Evans. Lays it up and banks it in.
Cool heads-up play from Brothers. Finds the wide open man and sends him the pass for an easy assist.
And they'll just let the clock run out here.
And you cannot argue with the W there.
Outside Luan. The game comes to a close, and Burton is able to steal one here in Newark. Great effort from the team as they were led by Bobby Erickson.
To come in here and get a road win to start the season is a huge boost for this team's morale. An early statement win for the Hornets against a much improved Eagles side.
And even though the Eagles didn't get the win they wanted to start the year, they have to be encouraged about how the team looked on the floor. There are a lot of positive takeaways from this game.
That'll do it for us. On behalf of Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, I'm Joe Lummy. We hope to see you again for more Garden State IAA hoops as the season gets underway. Thanks for joining us.
Yo, hey, who's got skills?
Yo, kid, tough game tonight. Don't worry about that.
Hey, wait up. Wait. Whew. Man, how you doing, man? I'm Archie. Archie Baldwin. Dad and I were teammates.
Yeah, I think you sound familiar, but I don't know. I was a kid when he still playing ball, so.
Boy, he loved you. Talked about you all the time. There was one story about a purple jumper. You had to wear this thing every day. If you did, you would just cry.
Red. Nice to meet you, Archie.
Hey, I'll get right to the point. Upside, off the charts. high basketball IQ, strong motor, and you understand tempo. There's a package deal. Easy sell.
Sell? To who? You talking like scholarship?
Yes, sir.
Is that something you think or something you know you can do?
Next one, you show me what you got, bring me some high numbers, win, then we'll talk. But your first game, you learn from it.
Well, you said, Archie, right?
Yes, sir. Archie.
Junior.
Good to see you, Junior.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. We have another exciting edition of Garden State IAA Hoops for you. I'm Joe Lamy. To my side are Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger. We'll be seeing the Renfield Foxes play host to the Newark East Eagles.
And at this point in the season, we know that we can expect an intense matchup. The Eagles are a much improved team looking to come into Renfield and take one on the road. It won't be easy, but they have the firepower to make it happen.
And standing in their way will be Connor Rosenberg, the fantastic guard for the Renfield Foxes. He's got size, touch, just about everything. You can bet he'll be a handful for the Eagles.
This beautiful gymnasium will be rocking in no time as the Foxes defend their court against the Eagles. A look at the lineup for Newark East. You have Junior running point guard duties. He's joined by Day in the backcourt. And in the middle, it's going to be Marceda. And the rest of the front court is Lack at the 3 with Zadirko at the 4. Foxes starting with the group of Lee and star sophomore Rosenberg in the backcourt. Joseph and Bishop make up that forward pairing, and it's big Bobby Andrews getting the start at center. And Renfield, one of the nicer schools in the area, their community puts a lot of time and effort into the school, and the results are easy to see.
Well, it's one of the more affluent areas in the state, and everybody knows it. Still, it's always nice to see a community rally around their high school and give them the resources they need.
Pass to Gregory. Nice D from Dave Zadirko.
And there wasn't a ton of congestion in the lane. He could have done better, that's for sure.
Here's Junior, guarded by Rosenberg. Out to the left wing. Here's Zadirko. It's rebounded by Renfield. Outside Lee. Pass to Andrews. And while Coach Bishop did play ball himself in high school, he wasn't a standout athlete.
I remember hearing about him playing, very much of a game manager type of guard. Coach didn't try to do too much with him. He had strong fundamentals and overachieved given his lack of athleticism. Pretty much exactly what you want in a coach.
He can be hesitant near the rim. We saw it right there. If the defense offers just a little bit of resistance, he doesn't take it up strong enough.
Zadirko, guarded by Gregory. Junior, high post. Pass to Day. Back to Junior. Now here is Zadirko. Black, Junior with it. Andrews covering. Offensive rebound. And they take the lead.
The Eagles need this from Marceda at center, fighting hard to win boards and finish the play strong.
Now here's Rosenberg, covered by Junior. Pass to Bishop. And here's Rosenberg. Marceda pulls it in. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the opening frame. And finished off by Jonathan Lack.
Lack is looking ferocious, rising up and jamming it home. This is as high percentage as it gets.
Renfield calls timeout.
Every team goes through cold streaks. The coach has to be concerned right now.
Well, I'd like to see them attack the bucket, maybe draw some fouls.
Substitution.
Outside, Day. Pass to Junior. To the middle. Zadirko. That one's in. His first basket of the game. He's 1 of 2.
And with Renfield, they care quite a bit about their athletics. Tons of money celebrations have found their way to the school. They have a lot to show for it.
Here's Madison. Now Bishop fires from deep. Junior grabs the miss. To the right side. We're around 2 minutes into this second quarter of play. Zadirko, guarded by Rosenberg. Back to Junior. Pass to Lack. Unable to get the go-ahead bucket. And with Renfield from the gym to their uniforms, you can usually count on everything being state-of-the-art.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Who wouldn't want to play here? It feels like a country club. And as a result, a lot of potential standout athletes will try and get into Renfield's district just because of how nice the facilities are.
Outside Lee. Back to Bishop. Again, the miss by the Foxes.
I tell you, his three-point shot has looked awful here in the second half. He's trying to shoot his way out of the slump, but he needs to give it a rest and try something else. Their last 3 buckets, right in the paint.
And they're finding success around the rim. The D needs better protection.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And while every game hasn't been smooth sailing for Newark, one thing you can see from this team is they are improving each game.
And Joe, that's a big credit to both Coach Bishop as well as the senior leadership on Newark. It's been a special year for this group in large part to their hard work.
Left side Bishop. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming. It goes on James Marceda.
That's a great play by Bishop there. Being aggressive on offense and finding a way to draw the foul.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Day. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game. Gregory with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Bishop. It's hauled in by the Eagles.
He's still yet to hit a shot in this quarter. He just can't get it going.
Here's Day. He goes up again, and it's Zadirko laying it in.
Smart offense. 4 of their last 5 baskets have come from the inside.
And that's great coaching. Give your team a chance to shoot a high percentage shot.
Rosenberg with the ball. Junior's there. Rosenberg's shot is off.
Well, it's been a good start for the season for the Eagles. You can see their confidence grow with each win they notch.
The win helps, but this team knows they have a great roster with the addition of Junior. He's made everyone else better around him, especially with the attention he commands. The body language of this team is completely different than last year.
Zadirko, guarded by Gregory. Pass to Junior. Now here is Zadirko. Stolen by Bishop. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
This quarter for him, 7 shots, only 1 make to show for it. Certainly not what he's hoped for.
Junior, high post. Zadirko outside, back to Junior. Jonathan Lack on the wing. Junior. On the wing, Christian Sheffield. Junior, covered by Lee. Pass to Marceda. Here's Zadirko. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall.
Their last 5 buckets coming in the painted area.
And defensively, you gotta make the adjustment. Force them to make a perimeter shot.
Here's Bishop. Jonathan Lack with some nice D. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Eagles out in front. They lead by 2. And we'll get you right back to the action on the other side of the break. And the second half getting started. Renfield playing host to Newark East here on Garden State IAA Sports. Here's Lee.
And with Junior, it's easy to see the natural athletic ability that he possesses. He was a great football player, and that fluidity translates to the hardwood well for him. The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
Junior with it, and Andrews picks him up defensively. Back to Junior. Pass to Zadirko. Shoots over Grigory. The shot by Zadirko, no good. And with Junior and his athleticism, he's pretty much having to learn the nuances of basketball on the fly.
Well, he's played ball before, no doubt about that. But playing organized ball is a completely different beast. Suffice to say, Junior's done an excellent job adjusting to the team game.
Zadirko, left side. Shoots over Grigory. Foxes with the board. Outside, Lee. Pass to Rosenberg. And that comes off the assist by Troy Lee.
The Foxes do Rosenberg the favor of getting him all set up. Once he has the ball, he takes a focused shot.
And the Eagles will call time here.
They've been committing...
Substitution on the court. Substitution on the court.
Set it up, bring the play in.
No question who's been in control of this one.
Yeah, they have really taken charge.
Here's Grigory, and Dave Zadirko with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Foxes as Renfield retains possession. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute gone by.
And the center for this team, Robert Andrews, who his teammates call Big Bobby Andrews, is a looming presence for them in the paint.
And even though he's a high schooler, a lot of fans will describe Andrews as having old man strength. He's just very difficult to move or get an edge on with his deceptive brawn.
Andrews, he's guarded by Marceda. Ben Bishop from outside, but they'll get another chance. Andrews misses. Here's Newark East. They trail by 11. To the paint. Kicks it out to Zadirko. Back to Junior. Marceda. Junior outside. Pass to Day. Junior covered by Lee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. Andrews with the steal. Rosenberg outside. Back to Lee. Shoots a 3. Again, the miss by the Foxes. And here are the Eagles now. 11-point game. From 11 feet, Marceda, that's good. Now here's Bishop. And Junior, as many of you know, is the son of Duke, one of the largest figures in Newark hoops history.
And I don't know why Junior waited so long to get into the game of basketball, but I bet his father would be elated now that he's on the floor. Duke was a legend in the area, and Junior would be lucky to have that same kind of impact.
Back to Junior. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Not fearing the contact. This is Junior's mentality. He welcomes aggressive defense on the way up.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he ends up making the second, and that brings them within 8.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Outside, Bishop. look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth.
Shot to stop the drought.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
I like when Andrews takes initiative. It's what draws the defense in and forces them to foul.
And the first one of 2 is no good. And that'll do it for us in this one. Runfield is able to defend their home court despite a fantastic effort from Junior and the rest of the Eagles.
Well, I think the difference tonight was Connor Rosenberg. You take him out of this lineup, and the Eagles are able to walk away with the win tonight.
That may be true, Danny, but we just didn't see enough from the Eagles starting group. I expected some bigger games from some of the players. But ultimately, the Foxes just had more to give tonight.
And the Foxes get the win, and with that, we'll say goodbye. I'm Joe Lamy, and on behalf of Drake Hugo and Danny Hogger, we'd like to thank you for watching this presentation of Garden State IAA Athletics. Have a good evening, everyone.
Hey, easy now.
It's okay, Coach. It felt fine when I was playing. Just tweaked it at the end there.
Just get you checked out all the same, yeah?
Archie?
Hey. Oh, take it easy, boy. Slow down.
So how am I doing now?
You show some things. Got some good tape to show the right people.
D1 people?
Yeah, it's a step. You show some upside, but you still got to step it up. 2 games is still just a small sample size, but it could get the recruiters in the gym. Then you seal your deal, assuming that's okay.
Yeah, it's just a sprain. I'll probably be limited in this game, but I can still play.
Just like your old man. Played through it all, even in the championship.
On a busted foot, and still dropped 40.
You know the story.
I know all the stories, Archie.
It's cold out here, man. Let's get something to eat, on me. Hola, linda. Como ellos?
Ay.
Yeah. This time I'm working with this kid. Been working with this one.
That's Junior. Me dá um braço.
She said you better go over here and give her a hug. She remembers when you were a baby.
Oh, yeah. Nice to meet you.
Please, sit on the house. Obrigada.
Yeah, man, the photos on these walls. Man, y'all knew. I never knew that man.
He sacrificed a lot for you and your mom. That's why I wonder if he would have been in the...
Look, I'm gonna stop you right there, all right? This is not gonna be a situation where you start becoming my mentor and giving me all type of life advice, all right? Look, I'm not a victim. I don't got no daddy issues. The man you knew is just not the man I knew. That's all.
So what about the next game?
Coach just wants me to sit, try to get healthy.
I agree. Isn't the game after the next one the big invitational at the Barclays? A lot of elite players are going to be there from around the country.
Yeah, Andrew Scott.
Your father used to coach him, right?
Yeah, he was tight till his family moved to New Orleans when we were 12.
Y'all still talk?
Yeah, here and there on social.
His name is #1 on every board that matters.
Yeah.
He's the show, which makes it easy for us to get people there who can push the needle. But that needle ain't gonna budge if you're limited.
All right, so what's up, Archie? I mean, clearly you got connections and everybody knows you. So why aren't you working some college job?
Oh, I did. Big 10, Big East. Did it for 20 years. Then competition got a little heavy. I started coloring outside the lines a little.
Your band?
No, nothing that dramatic. Still get a job, but when you got that scarlet letter, on your chest.
And I'm your way back in?
That's right.
Why should I trust you, man?
But you shouldn't. But your timeline is short. If you don't got 5 guys like me knocking at your door, I'm probably your only chance. Look, I loved your father like a brother. And if I was struggling, he was always there for me. When he passed, I didn't think that I would have a chance to repay him. Maybe this is my shot. So please, just think about it, all right? Get back to me.
Yo, Archie, hold up. Yo, I'm in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I won't let you down. Touch.
Man, give me that ball, man. Wasting my time. Make your move when you got it. You got the angle. Take the step. Commit.
You got me, fine.
Wasting my time. I got you. I got you. That's what you got to say?
What do you expect me to say?
I don't want you to say. I want you to stop putting in the work. Put in the work, Junior. I worked so hard on my step back, the heels on my Jordans unraveled. I gave my heart, my last breath to my team. Everyone I played for in Australia.
Yeah, I heard the story before, Pop. It's getting old.
But you're not listening. You got it all figured out now? Why, because you got a little bit of talent, because you put in a little bit of work? You're gonna get old, football player. You'll see. You can cut your whole heart out for this game. What's it gonna get you? For what? Look at me. Where am I right now? You better be prepared to give everything to this game, and it still not be enough. Get your head in the game, check ball. Face up. Pick an
Trainer says if you play in the next game and the knee doesn't get worse, you'd be probably 60, 70% for the invitational next week. But if you sit out, you'll be 100%.
Yeah, if I can play, I'm gonna play.
I want to win games too, but I'm taking the decision out of your hands.
Wait, Coach, you
You're
can't.
sitting. I protect my players no matter what, even from themselves. It's too important for your health and your future. End of story.